Alright, here's another game idea from Derek Hafer. This one's called Spot Shot Basketball, a basketball shooting game for grades 4 to 8. All you need are basketballs and poly spots. So thanks again, Derek, for another awesome idea. So in this game, you're going to use as many hoops as you need, depending on the numbers that you have. So we have 16 players. We're going to use 4 hoops. You could have teams of 3, 4, or 5, something like that. And again, yeah, use as many hoops as you'd like. And there's going to be a little bit of setup here. We're going to look at just one hoop. So you pretend that all groups will be doing this at all hoops at the same time. You're going to place down poly spots. So we have yellow ones here, and that represents 1 point. You could even write down with a marker or use a piece of tape and a paper to put down the point values. So we have 1 point for the yellow, 2 points for the green, 3 points for the red, and 4 points for the blue, and strategically placed how you'd like. And I would place them in something like this in my situation. And then you're going to have the score clock set up or a timer, and as a teacher you're in control of that. And so you're going to have 1 minute, and for 1 minute the first player from each group is going to get to take as many shots in that minute as possible to try and get as many points, so earning points every time a shot is made from the certain number. So for that minute, also, by the way, the other players are not just standing around doing nothing. They're going to be the rebounders, and they have to rebound and pass it back to the shooter. So in that minute, that player will just pretend has shot and scored in that minute from 3 different areas. So 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point. And so that player, you can have a score sheet if you want, or you can just they can keep the scores in their head. Depends on the ability level of your players. If they're using a score sheet, something like this, they'll write in their name. So Michael there, he got 6 points for his turn, and then and then the ball would go to the next player, and the player would be ready to go. And the teacher, you'd start the score clock, do a countdown, and start it up for 1 minute. So all the next players will take their minute to shoot, and this player will say the minute is done, and in that minute has scored successfully from that spot there, that spot there, and that spot there. So 4, 4, and 2. So that player here, we got Jordan, she got 10 points. So right in the score there. And so on and so forth it goes. So the ball would go to the next player. That player would have their minute to shoot. So Scotty there, he got 4, and then pass it after that minute. So the final player would have their chance to shoot for that minute. And we see Pippin, she got 4. So that would be the first round. So in turn 1, they have their different scores. Then you go to the next round. They get to go again and add up their scores. So a minute for each player again, and then at the end, total score, see who got the most. Of course, you could adjust that how you want, but that's the basic idea. So a lot of different shooting spots, different points, a little bit of math there. So awesome idea, Derek. I actually have not played this one yet with my groups, and I'm looking very forward to playing it.